Hey you guys, it's Britt. Tonight we're here to talk about Kaarin, who does DIY stuff over on TikTok. Right now she is being attempted, I'm going to say attempted cancellation, because this is just so silly, and I figured it would be a good one-off. Some of y'all might know who she is. She's a large creator, but this is absolutely just ridiculous, and I have some extra time, so I wanted to film this so that we could talk about it. So if you're interested, please keep watching. Alright you guys, so Kaarin is a TikTok creator who does a lot of DIY stuff. She crochets and she sells these really cute crocheted plushies. I've always wanted to buy one, but to be honest, they're really expensive and I can't justify spending that much on a plushie. I wish that I could, because I would love to support her business, but it's just not working out right now and I can't justify that. But she did a video today and I listened to it and I was very confused initially, because she's not the type of creator to typically respond to negative comments or call people out that are saying something not nice. I know a lot of TikTok creators get into that habit of calling out nasty comments, and then I feel like it almost multiplies because they see that they're getting your attention, so more people are going to leave nasty comments thinking that you're going to give them the attention that they're looking for. But either way, she's not one of those TikTok creators, and I think that she is sharing something really cool on social media. She's doing something that is a passion of hers. She's creating art and showing people DIYs of really cool and funky stuff. She is not somebody who deserves negativity or criticism. I think she's great. She is not the people that I talk about on my channel all the time. She is not someone who is exploiting people or being toxic or running a scam. She stays in her lane, and I think that this is unfair, and that's why I wanted to talk about it.
So I'm getting like a lot of DMs and comments and stuff, and I haven't seen this video because she posted it and then blocked me, so I don't really know what's being said about me, but I know I'm getting like a lot of really mean and hateful like comments and messages now. And I'm like I'm not gonna come on here and like cry and be like, feel sorry for me, but I guess I'm just like really disappointed, because I really genuinely like this creator, and she was like one of the first people I followed on here that I was really like, wow, like this decor style is so cool, it is so colorful and so fun, and just really encouraged me to like actually express myself. And we have talked over message and stuff, and like she was so nice, and about 2 months ago she did ask me not to do any of her DIYs, which like I totally understood, and I was like, that's totally fine, like I really do get it. And it was just like a really pleasant interaction. Like I said, she was so nice, and I didn't know like we had issues or that she was feeling like this. But I will say, like, we have very similar styles. Like, I love her, I'm so inspired by her, and I think it's so crazy to say that no one else can decorate like in color or have similar colors to you, and it automatically being me like maliciously copying her. I just wish she had come to me privately. Like, I'm so frustrated. Like, I don't even know what's being said about me. I have lots of squiggles in my home. That was inspired from her. I absolutely loved it. And I think to be like a content creator on here, some of that comes with, if you're branding yourself as a DIY channel, do this yourself, here's how I did it, here's the links for the supplies. And then to say no one can be inspired off of you is just wrong. And then to like publicly shame someone for being inspired by you without them even knowing you have any issues is just so wrong. I won't say like I'm not in the wrong anywhere, because I'm sure that I am, but I think it's very clear that my intent is not just to copy and rip this creator off. And there are going to be people that continue to grow on this app with that same style. with my same style too, because our whole platform is encouraging other people to do the same thing. I don't know. I'm just really disappointed and frustrated with this whole situation, and now I have just like hateful comments everywhere, so.
But she responded to a TikTok creator that goes by the name of Taybeepboop. We're going to listen to her video, and then I will play Kaarin's, and we will have a conversation. So let's start out with this video first. Okay, so it starts out and says, I'm going to read the text on the screen just in case you guys are listening only. So it says, I reached out to this creator 2 months ago asking her to not copy me, and these videos from her page are all from just the last 2 months. This has been happening for years. And she shares a DM that a follower sent to her, and the DM says, hey, just an FYI, KaarinJoy, she adds her username, has completely stolen your ideas, passes them off as her own, and executes them terribly. You're the queen, but wow, she's getting a following just redoing everything you do. I don't know who this follower was, but to take time out of your day to send this stupid message to a TikToker, this might be one of the dumbest ways to spend your time. You are literally sitting here upset because somebody who you follow does DIY content. Somebody else is taking inspiration from their DIY content. She's not selling it. This isn't an item that she copied and then it's for sale, because I would totally be on the other side of this, because I don't appreciate people stealing ideas and then monetizing or selling them. I disagree with that. But if you're doing DIY stuff, isn't the idea for people to take inspiration from what you're showing them how to do so that they can put it in their own home if they want to? She puts another message in here, and this person said, OMG, there's someone straight up copying your designs, and it is highly upsetting to me. And she adds Kaarin again. This is absolutely so ridiculous. If you don't want people copying your ideas, don't make DIY content. The entire idea behind DIY is, I'm going to give you guys these detailed instructions on how to create this piece of art, this recipe, like whatever it is. I don't really watch DIY stuff, so this is a little different for me. I do watch Kaarin because she makes really cool stuff sometimes, but this is just so, it seems like a bunch of, to be honest, it seems like a bunch of Karens that have way too much time on their hands sitting here upset that one DIYer is copying another DIYer and using inspiration. What?
Not to be so petty, and I've never done something like this before, but there is a large creator who is just getting out of hand. So this is my mossy mirror that I made, and immediately she makes this, which is like, fine, that's what the coincidence, whatever.
So the mossy mirror thing, it wasn't an identical copy, but even if it was, this is something that's going in her private residence. This is not something that's for sale, and it wasn't a direct copy. Let's move on.
I have this green squiggle art gallery, and now she does too. The difference is she's hanging something else, so that's different, that's creative.
Okay, so Kaarin recently moved into a new house, and what I have been informed on is that this green squiggle wall was actually in her old house, so she's just redoing it. But who cares? Again, this is in her private residence. It's not something that is for sale. Who cares? Like, if you want to have a green squiggle wall and I have one, like, cool, we're matching. Let's move on with our lives. It makes her look very, very stupid. Very, very stupid. But let's keep going.
But she's also ripping off my boyfriend's art. So that's my boyfriend's art. I have a monster head art gallery. He makes monster heads. They're so realistic and beautiful. This is her version. This is her monster head art gallery. Then I paint.
It's not, she doesn't have a monster head art gallery, and that is not ripping your boyfriend's art off. That, those are dinosaur heads. Now, what on earth? Like, if you're gonna say that someone's copying you, let's at least make sure that we're not comparing monsters and dinosaurs, because, yeah, sure, they both have heads, but those two look nothing alike.
My room green and blue. They're very abnormal color choices, and I got a lot of hate for it, but I really love it, and I spent months choosing the colors. Look at what colors.
Green and blue, abnormal color choices. This girl is so dumb.
She's doing for her kitchen, and she's painting her appliances. So that's just like another weird
Oh my God, she's painting her appliances the same colors that I chose. Again, if you don't want people to take inspiration from you, then don't be on social media. Don't show your house on social media. Don't show DIYs on social media. If you don't want anybody doing what you're doing, then don't show it to them.
Coincidence. And she hung up this cake wallpaper that just happens to be my actual wallpaper line that I have. Look at this photo. Orange couch, wallpaper, monster head art gallery.
Yes, she bought your wallpaper, making you money. So this is not somebody who, you know, it's almost like she has this conspiracy that Kaarin is somebody who doesn't like her and is out to get her. Kaarin bought your freaking wallpaper. That is not only making you money by buying the product, but it's also promoting your business for free, because she is going to be showing that wallpaper when she's in her home. This is a room that is shown on Instagram in random TikToks. So people are going to ask her, hey, where's that cake wallpaper from? Sending money into your bank account if and when her followers decide to buy the same wallpaper.
That orange couch is literally the knockoff of my orange couch, and that's my wallpaper, which is fine. Anyone can buy it. I also created a gradient room where my whole room is...
It's a knockoff of my couch. I have the more expensive version. This is a very, very bad look. I'm surprised that it's actually still up. It was posted 4 hours ago. This video should have never seen the light of day. She sounds like such a whiny little brat, and I know for a fact a lot of people are going to go check out Kaarin and end up following her and probably unfollowing Miss Taybeepboop, because Taybeepboop is very bored and very salty over literally nothing.
Gradients, and then she decided to make an ombre room. Strange coincidence. I have tried to talk to her about this, and I was like, please stop copying me, and she said, I don't...
It wasn't a room. It was the trim. And who cares? Ombre, gradient. Like, again, these are all design choices for her private residence. Imagine being a creator and messaging somebody. When you make inspirational content and you message somebody to say, stop copying me, even though I'm supposed to be inspiring people and showing them how to do these little projects around their house and make it easy and not have to bring in, you know, a business that's going to charge them 8 times what it would cost to do it themselves. I mean, let's read some of the comments. And the other thing that I want to say is, this girl is not a pioneer. Imagine thinking that you are the original person who came up with the idea for a monster head, even though Kaarin wasn't even copying her. It was a dinosaur. We went through that. And then thinking that you came up with the idea for a gradient room. I mean, if those are your original ideas, you're not very inspirational. These are not original. They're not anything super unique. And wow. So someone said, I follow Kaarin for a while, and her dinosaur heads were originally in her bedroom in her old house. And since they just moved, she put them in her office. Exactly what I said. Someone else said, she's had her squiggles and her dino heads for a really long time now. She just moved. She's redoing it. So are we not to watch these incredible rooms you make and not be inspired to do the same in our space? That's exactly what I'm saying. She probably likes your style and uses you as inspo. It's not like she's passing your stuff off as her own. A lot of people are saying, I love you both. As creators, this is really sad. There should be enough room for everyone. I follow both of you. I never noticed how close it was, but it doesn't look like copying anything, just loving your ideas and switched it around to fit her. I think she's inspired by you and she's a fan, TBH. And a lot of people are saying that Kaarin has mentioned this creator before as an inspiration. The wallpaper comment is a bit out of line. If you sell wallpaper and you've done your interior to go with the wallpaper, people are going to recreate that. Okay, she responded to this person, so let's read her response. The commenter said, I love your work, but I'm still unsure what to think. What's wrong with having the same style? If I wanted to do similar stuff, can I not share it? Valid question. She responded and said, nothing wrong. I link all of my supplies so people can recreate, and I love reposting their tags on my IG. This is different because someone has amassed a massive following for continuously recreating my work with almost no credit. The issue is when another DIY influencer replicates my DIYs so much that people don't even know that we're different creators. I did not see a direct copy of anything that Kaarin did. And even if it was, let's just say that the mossy mirror thing that was shown in the beginning, let's just say that it was an exact copy. Isn't that the whole point of making content? You are showing other people how to do this so that they can do it in their own home. And as long as she's not attaching a price tag and selling, saying, hey, this was my original idea and I'm going to charge you $400 for this mirror, I see no problem with it. I know that this was totally random, but I came across it and I think that this is really interesting to hear followers saying, I like both of you. And this is why I constantly say all the time, I've said it multiple times, when I talk about somebody, if it's somebody that you happen to follow and you like, that's fine. I don't come on my channel and say, this person should not be subscribed to, and if you follow them, then you need to unfollow them immediately, and go on like that. I say, this is what's going on. This is how I feel about it. These are the things that I came across, and this is my decision on whether or not I'm going to support this said creator. And I go on my merry way. I just never liked the picking sides thing, and you can see it echoed in this comment section, and you can see it in others when creators kind of go for this like tit for tat thing where they're both responding to each other and things get really dark and really ugly. But I don't know. Hopefully it's water under the bridge. I hope that she realizes that this was a really bad take, and hopefully the video comes down, because this is just incredibly petty and incredibly stupid, especially considering the fact that Kaarin always stays in her lane. She's not in drama. She doesn't act shady or anything like that. And most importantly, if she's taking inspiration from you as a DIYer, that's the whole point of your content.
I know a lot of people don't speak this language, so before I go to bed, I thought I'd do a little translation for you all. I posted a video today because I was angry and was projecting. This isn't what I want my page to be about unless everyone agrees with me. I'm passionate about gatekeeping monsters and green and blue, even though I've never given credit to designers and creators that I found on Pinterest. I wish this would have gone differently for me. All right, let me know if you need me to read that again.
But I'd love to know, do you guys follow Kaarin? Do you follow this other creator? What do you think about the creator, like kind of back and forth? What do you think about copying? Do you feel the way that I feel, where it's only a problem if there's a price tag attached to it? Like if you're making money off of that piece, I think that falls into a totally different category. But people like Kaarin. She's nice and she has a good personality and she makes really cool stuff. That's why she has a large following, not because she has taken inspiration from and made some of this stuff that just so happens to be similar to this other creator. So anyway, this video probably won't get very many views, but I can't wait to see the comments and hear from you guys. So for now, if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.